beating heart. Friday afternoon.
It was Friday. School had finished, and while we hadn't exactly left school together, we were walking our separate ways together.
He's very fat, even for a teacher. His belly went as far forward as it did to each side.
The effect was to make him appear as a tennis ball with arms, legs, and a head. He spoke in a clear tenor's voice,
He asked lots of questions.
but also volunteered a lot about himself,
I thought he was kind.
and useless to me.
He meant well.
But he knew only about his world and only guessed about mine.
Around us, and at a discreet distance, other kids walked their separate ways. I wouldn't walk with them, and they wouldn't walk with me.
Some were older, and they were ahead of us and getting further away.
Some were at our sides, at a distance. These groups looked clean and giggly and self-involved.
I couldn't talk to them.
And wouldn't if I could.
Behind us were some my own age boys.
One was aping the walk of the teacher had noticed.
No, not one of my friends, I assured the teacher.
I didn't want to get absorbed in conversation. The teacher was happy to talk, and I was happy to listen.
I'm Vietnamese, Jackie Chan is Chinese.
I like action, but not subtitles.
Yes.
Yep,
No.
just my mother.
We were approaching the end of the park. To our left was a small track that led to the railway station. Straight ahead was an underpass to the railway station, and a road bridge that overran the creek. We were walking next to Angel's sister was holding court.
She lived here with her druggy boyfriend.
I didn't want to think of how they lived or went to the toilet here.
Angel despised her as much as her adoring fans fawned over her.
The teacher broke off, brightly greeted the others, and cheerfully went about his business as the others looked at each other bemused.
He was fat,
But so straight, he didn't even look as if he knew what was happening there. I ignored the lady in her court and went about my business. I wasn't going straight home.
I had too much to do. Candy saw me and called my name.
Candy was the older, only sister of Angel, but her age showed in an exaggerated and broken way. Much as an abandoned weatherboard house compares with a luxury apartment.
She was blonde and her hair was dirty and broken and straggly.
She stood with the pelvis forward
As one might that was expecting sex.
and didn't want to make extra effort,
Her voice was broken and she never enunciated.
preferring to slur her words.
Hey, Candy.
The others looked knowingly at each other with her next words and smiled with malice.
Thanks, that means a lot to me. You're very sweet.
I liked Angel too, but I didn't want to give everything away in front of the crowd. I also didn't want Candy to know I despised her.
So I lay it on, thick.
Then, I excused myself. Someone said I was going to see Angel straight away. I left without acknowledging the suggestion. I was going to Angel if I could, but
I would have to find her.
through the underpass I walked, it smelled of urine and faces. The smell might have come from the processing plant downstream. I paid little attention as I marched toward the shops, and the possible glimpse of Angel. The path snaked up and ran parallel with the arterial road that ran next to the railway.
It seemed funny to me that roads and rail ran next to each other.
The creek smell concentrated below, and exhaust fumes were above.
To my left, the street and rail formed a bitumen and concrete hell.
To my right,
The trees and creek looked beautiful,
but enclosed
surrendering to the shops.
and road ahead. The shops and station formed a hub that was Canley Valley. Lots of people hurry and scurry at this time of day, shopping before the shops close.
Many wear the Canley Valley High School blue and white uniform,
Many wear the chocolate colors of the primary school.
or the uniforms of many other schools of Sydney.
Angel was working at this time,
But she was a suburb away.
10 minutes walking,
Canley Valley
and the surrounding neighborhoods
is
is
all part of a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities.
about 1/3 of Vietnamese,
1/3 are Chinese.
and the remaining third make up over 100 other nationalities and races.
People don't notice me.
Or clock my uniform, which had caused me no end of trouble during the day.
Canley Valley was a poor neighborhood
Vice was strong and policing difficult
when few spoke the language of English.
when it didn't suit them. I was thinking of Angel, and walking time flew. I was in the metropolitan hub of southwest Sydney, Cabervale. Supermarkets, shops, banks, one police youth club to service 1 million people. And it was here. No movie theater.
Freedom Square.
The RSL Park. A group of kids had collected at a bus depot near the railway. Sino held court there. Normally he hung outside the Time Gone entertainment facility.
Today he had his pug-like face that topped a wiry, underfed body that should, by rights, have melted under the glare of attention.
The air was sweet. I knew Angel was nearby. I felt a bit light, being near her presence. I called out to Sino.
I was only being familiar.
I hadn't noticed the policeman who had collected a big wad in daylight.
Sino assured him I wouldn't be trouble.
Eyes were on me.
Angel happened by and saved me.
Angel wasn't very tall,
but she was perfect.
Her heart-shaped face framed 2 gray eyes, 2 golden legs that kept moving in interesting ways, framing a pelvis beneath a miniskirt, support a petite body.
Her voice had a girly pitch.
Wherever she moved, eyes would follow.
She walked up to me and looked full into my face.
You should be proud of him, Sino.
We kissed.
Friday evening.
I awoke at home. I was tired and could have slept so much more. Mother had returned. She was upset. She had been drinking.
I'm tired, Mother.
This statement was true. I work at school.
This statement was not true.
The teachers never give a fair go.
They always favor the Chinese.
This last response is something I knew she would accept, and more importantly, not research.
Chinese kids gang up on us!
I work at school.
I had to make that claim.
No one would believe that claim to be true. My teachers also made the claim, as they had to as well.
No one believed them either.
Will Trevor give me a job?
Uncle Trevor was a private investigator. I don't think he actually did anything,
but promised the world to others.
He had never promised the world to me. I like that.
Who cares about work experience? I wanna get paid!
Mother had begun to clean up my room. I knew she was searching my things, and this made me angry.
I didn't want her to find the pills.
She kept looking and talking.
I got mad, I got dressed, I left the unit,
slamming the door.
She could look as much as she liked now.
The pills were in my shoes,
which I was wearing.
The pills were for me to sell,
and a few for personal use.
I was tired and angry.
I took a gold pill.
I didn't feel like resting.
I didn't want to attract police attention.
I went toward Time Gone,
but I avoided lit pathways.
I kept looking over my shoulder,
feeling as if I was being followed.
I passed Candy's home and overheard an argument she was having with a boyfriend.
He was upset.
I hate this shit!
He called out in anguish.
We can't afford nothing.
I stopped myself from laughing at that last statement.
In fact, nothing was all he could afford.
I knew where this loud conversation was heading,
but I listened, fascinated to hear them work out why it was they had nothing.
Don't lie to me!
No, we don't.
You were always saying that.
Fritter doesn't know, Fritter knows.
Shit! Fucking shit! No fucking shit! I'm sorry, baby.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry, baby.
We don't own a unit, not one fucking bed.
I'm sorry, baby. What are you gonna do, become a house? I'm sorry, baby. You didn't share it with me, did you?
You never share.
What about me?
I gathered he hadn't scored. Earlier he couldn't afford to. Now he was bemoaning the fact that they didn't have what everyone else has.
As I walked, I had this feeling of being followed by Mother.
It was as if she were creeping behind and not calling out surreptitious.
Like when she scanned my room while I was there.
I could feel her eyes. First stop was back to Zeno's sweatshop, located close to PCYC and Time Gone.
If Mother wanted to follow me to Zeno's,
that was her lookout.
Zeno had ways of dealing with unwanted observers.
I marveled at how
quickly Angel had protected me from Zeno's security.
Zeno's little office was the administrative room of Time Gone.
There were 3 easy ways to get to it.
One was through the front door of Time Gone,
next to the discount furniture, an electrical goods warehouse shop front
that was closed out of hours.
The glass doors locked.
It was opposite Cabra railway station,
which was manned 24 hours a day. I wasn't going that way.
Another way to Zeno's office was through the car park to the warehouse.
The shutter doors We're part of an automatic system. I wasn't going that way. Pedestrian access to the car park was behind the shops. Sino kept people on watch there. That would be my route. I didn't know the twists and turns, but then I didn't have to. The policeman was there. We're cool.
No, sir. No disrespect, man. I'm going to see Sino now.
He laughed at me, but he left me to continue.
I was met by a couple of young men. Nothing they did told me, but I thought they were dangerous and armed. They took me to a room.
One left for a while, and then when he returned, they escorted me to Sino's office. I hadn't noticed, but they had searched me.
Sino's little office was lit, and he was busy with phone calls.
He spoke calmly and lightly.
But everything he said suggested threat and death.
He looked at me and spoke.
Yes, I'm Angel's friend. I acknowledged.
No, she doesn't know I'm here.
What did he want to know for?
Was he sussing me out?
What did Angel have to do with him anyway?
I would like to work.
He explained he wasn't gonna give me money to have a dirty weekend with Angel.
He said I was useless to him if I wanted to work.
But if I wanted money, he would tell me how to get some.
I want money. Monday morning. School wasn't any different, but it was worse. I didn't have any equipment, as that was at home in my school bag. Most teachers didn't notice.
It was a game that they played, making me look dumb. I knew that the secret to success at school wasn't to be noticed. Being bagless attracted attention. I had my weekend takings, I had my pills, I hadn't slept all weekend.
Mr. eBay taught Wood, I didn't know his name, only what others seemed to call him. He was upset with me for not having a bag.
He also taught electronics, so I suppose his question was understandable, but it seemed funny to me.
How's my not finishing homework for Wood got anything to do with me being electrocuted?
It was the wrong question to ask.
He began to get more animated and talk louder. He demanded to know my name, and so I
looked confused. He repeatedly asked me, and so I gave him my third name.
Hung.
Everyone calls me Hung.
I pointed to my name on his clipboard. He became very sarcastic.
Your name?
He wanted me to tell him what his name was.
Mr. Ebe.
I had decided to flatten the E a little. This seemed to satisfy him. He didn't correct me.
He just became more sarcastic. Then he let me back into the woodwork room. The others looked knowingly.
I don't know why he got upset.
I said this loudly enough so that he could hear it. His face changed color.
Very amusing.
He didn't take it further.
Monday, after school.
It was Monday, school had finished, and while we hadn't exactly left school together, we were walking our separate ways together. That fat teacher again.
He kind of continued from where he left off.
No, I don't play chess.
I don't play games at home. My mother is too busy.
Too busy drinking, I thought.
I visit friends, home is small.
Some kids from my year were walking behind us. One was aping his gait and he noticed this.
No, they are not my friends.
Candy was holding court at a makeshift home, which wasn't good enough for her boyfriend. The fat teacher waved cheerily and rode away.
He was out of earshot when Candy said I would be an alright brother. I left for home, exhausted.
I'm tired. No one is home, I sleep. Mother starts talking the moment she gets found the weekend takings in my shoes. She hadn't waited to look further, and so she missed the pills in the other shoe.
I snatched my shoes as quickly as she claimed the 5K cash.
I haven't done anything illegal.
That's from my friend.
He wants me to hold it for him.
Give it back! It isn't mine!
That isn't fair!
Do you want to get me into trouble?
Do you?
I'd thrown on some outdoor clothes and slammed the door as I left.
She kept my cash, she'd probably blow it on alcohol. It had been my first pay from Sino.
Courtesy of Angel.
My first real pay ever.
I remember Sino saying,
this is more than a dirty weekend.
you want work? Get a job.
You want money?
You do what I tell you.
It is dark.
I am tired, I go to find Angel, confident she can help. I don't know where she is, I wanna find her. I don't think Sino would tell me if I asked.
I don't think Sino
will even see me if I haven't cash for my pills.
I get a pill from my shoe.
I can't swallow it without liquid. Units of gardens and lawn.
I found a tap and cut my hands to drink, waiting first for the water to run a little. I'm told poisons and bugs collect when outdoor taps aren't used often. I take the pill.
Maybe Mother isn't following me, but it feels as if she is.
The bus rank outside Cabra is where I often see Angel. It is close to a railway car park and opposite the shops that form the entrance to Sino's little office. I figured the shops will be shut, the station open.
Maybe I'll be lucky.
The metal benches that make seats at the bus shelter outside Cabra Rail are empty, but for filth I sit on one, relaxing.
Lying back for a few moments, and then looking around.
Someone has followed, but I can't see them.
A few people wait on the rail platform.
One is drunk, yelling loudly about the poor service.
Business or pleasure?
Where'd Angel come from?
There is a difference.
She heard my reply and giggled. She had an arm over my right shoulder, and I could feel her breasts against my back and shoulder as she placed the left arm around my belly and kissed my neck.
It was fun to turn around and return the compliment.
Come with me.
How could I resist her command?
She led me to the car park and the Salvation Army clothing bin.
Wait, she said to me.
And opened the bin and leaned inside. Her skirt was small and it rolled up, exposing a pink cotton panty which I pinched through.
She giggled.
And her head swung out from underneath the frame. Her clear eyes were as wide as a smile. She had some pale rubber tubing, a spoon, a lighter, a syringe, a needle, and some liquid vials.
Do you trust me? She challenged.
I knew what was happening, and I wanted it. We were seated cross-legged at Cabra Station, next to the car park clothing bin.
Angel was more like her sister Candy than I'd imagined.
My senses were overwhelmed with the possibility of impending sex, although I was ready.
And it practiced for the event.
It wasn't panning the way I had thought it would, like on TV.
She was looking at what she was doing, pulling aside my sleeve and rearranging bits of clothing.
The station lights and the inky black sky framed her hair.
It was after she injected that I began to notice some things,
but not others.
Everything was proportioned perfectly.
The dirty light produced a halo around the angel's hair.
I watched as her hair bobbed up and down.
It felt great, and before I could repay the kindness, I slept, as I hadn't done for so long.
I even forgot my fear that we were being watched.
The light tapping of rain
on the clothing bin, changing to a heavy roar, woke me.
It was dark and warm and clean.
I was on a bundle of clothes.
The strong box I later found housed all of Angel's possessions.
I became very alert.
I could hear Angel
outside the bin.
She was talking as if she were frightened.
I wanted to help.
Defectively,
someone,
probably more,
was monstering my angel.
I tried to locate the opening mechanism to the bin without making noise. Angel was pleading that she was alone and far from home, but she would help them with anything they wanted. The bin's mouth had a metal pan that was secured on either side to grease swivels. I looked out and saw.
My mind didn't immediately register what I was watching.
Two large, furry, crouched figures were moving away.
They looked as if they might be gorillas,
but their arms were curved and flashed brightly, like scimitar.
That wasn't the horror that besieged me in that bin with that rain.
The horror my mind wouldn't accept was the body of Angel.
Her back was to me,
yet she faced me. She had a beautiful face,
but all that had animated it had gone.
I left the bin and stood over her,
looking into her eyes.
Then I ran my hand over her face and eyelids,
trying to close those eyes.
It didn't work at first, and I brushed the orbs a few times before they closed.
I couldn't leave her there,
or take her anywhere.
Then I heard a request to go home,
and I picked up her body
as she had done mine not long ago,
and pushed her into her home,
climbing in after to rearrange it.
so she was comfortable,
Then I found her strong box.
and I knew what to do.
The rain was strong.
Water coursed down my face and stung my eyes,
There were monsters walking the earth.
and I was alone.
I walked purposefully into Candy's boyfriend.
I blinked. It took him a few minutes to recognize me.
He was more disheveled than usual. He seemed drunk and upset.
No,
I answered quietly,
numbly.
I haven't seen Candy.
No,
No, no.
maybe she is with Angel.
That last was cruel in ways he would never know,
He nodded at that.
and started to grab my arm and ask urgent questions.
I'm sure she loves you.
I've never seen her with anyone else. Yes, she's a beautiful person. I like Angel too.
I was trying to politely get away, disengage, and he said,
Sam, I respect you.
"You are so young. So fucking young. You'll never yell at others.
Go to school, Angel. We'll still love you if you go to school.
Stay at school. Education is the most fucking best. The only way to not be me or Candy."
I tuned out. I couldn't listen.
And another time I wouldn't have paid attention.
No, I couldn't.
I turned on my heel and left him to lurch after Candy.
Nino is behind his desk, he is agitated. He wants to know if I was followed.
Angel is dead.
That took him back.
No, I didn't kill her.
I resented him for even thinking that I was like that.
He had suggested, for some reason, that such things happened on dirty weekends.
Sino was someone I never wanted to know.
Here is her stash.
I placed her strong box on the table.
Sino looked at the box and then at me.
There isn't enough cash for it. Sell it, or it's your debt.
You hear me?
Police are waiting for me outside of Sino's office. They search me and fail to find my pills or the strong box. They drive me home.
Yes, this is my home.
My mother isn't home right now.
She was at work, drinking. It's a full-time job.
I don't know how I can prove I live here.
We don't have pictures or things.
My uncle will vouch for me.
He's a PI. He is gonna give me work experience.
When they finish laughing, they ask for his name. A quick call over their network, and they phone my uncle.
The policeman handed me the phone and told me to talk to my uncle.
I did. He sounded distracted and upset.
Yes, uncle. I'm going to school.
No, uncle.
I handed the phone back to the policeman
He talked to uncle.
and then said I could go home now.
Going home after school. Tuesday Candy holds court. She wants to score. I know it wouldn't be profitable to sell to her.
I am tired and I take another tablet. I stay awake and it dawns on me.
Those monsters are tracking me when I take the drug. I sell after school at the station.
That is safest.
I don't go home in the evenings.
But sleep near the clothing bin of Cabra Station.
Friday evening. 12K cash I sold at cost. All of it was Sino's.
It is night,
It feels as if I am being followed.
but I haven't taken a pill. I go to Sino's back door.
No one is there. I follow the corridor to the office. Sino is at his desk.
He was slumped over.
His face looking backwards.
It's like Angel had her.
Look at the phone. Would I get into trouble for being here?
What should I do?
My uncle is on the speed dial. I call him.
I'm at Sino's, he's dead.
It sounds hollow to me.
Yet I had hated Sino.
Yes, I see them petrol drums at the door.
Yes, I've gotten the tapes.
Yes, I've gotten the tapes.
Yes, I have the cash, about 50-day K.
Actually, about 150K.
I hang up and spill 1 drum of petrol around the office.
As directed, I light the office.
With Zeno's lighter,
As directed,
I give 20K to the policeman outside.
as directed, I let the policeman take a further 20K.
After he discovers it in a search,
As directed,
I go to Cabra Station.
and wait for a train to the city. As directed,
Da 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 dee 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 dee.
as directed.